What's up, guys? Brian here, Man in the Barn. It's been a while, since August since you've seen me. Stick with me 30 seconds and I'll tell you where I've been.
I'm on the hunt for forest Fenns treasure. Here are my adventures for your viewing pleasure. The thrill of the chase has been going on for years. I can feel it, the treasure's getting near. It's no place for the meek, paddle up your creek. Join me on the hunt for forest Fenns treasure.
First off, let me thank you guys. I know a lot of you have been reaching out to me, asking me where I've been, what's going on, why I haven't put any new videos out. And I've kind of hinted around to it in some of the chat rooms, the live chat rooms. Uh, Sean Dotson's Flipside and Calazar's channel that kind of been dealing with some medical stuff that's kind of kept me pretty occupied, and so kind of got a announcement or that I want to let y'all know about. Something's changing my life. So um, last time y'all heard from me was on October 2nd. I posted a video, and at that time I was under the impression that I had uh, what they call pancreatitis, or where my pancreas was inflamed and upset with me. And what I found out after I got back from my boots on the ground trip, and after some further workups and things, somewhere around the end of October, I found out it was possible that I had cancer. And uh, on November the 19th, I received my official diagnosis that I have a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I have been diagnosed with cancer. I have uh, been in and out of the hospital. Pretty much half my November was in the hospital. Um, I'm going to about 2 or 3 doctor's appointments a week, or I was. They've kind of slowed down now. So I've been pretty much involved in that full time since I was diagnosed. So things are starting to simmer out now. That started happening before the holidays, but who wants to talk about cancer during Christmas and New Year's? So I figured now is probably a good time to let y'all know I am going to be back. I am going to be making some videos. I'm going to be switching up my channel some. I'll be talking about that later. I'm not going to talk about it tonight, but I'm going to be adding some different type of videos to my channel, not just forest fin treasure hunting videos. And so, yeah. Anyway, uh, um, there is some good news that has come out of this. I have started my treatments. I'm completed my third chemotherapy treatment. I have 7 more to go for a total of 10. As of last week, my cancer is in remission. So my cancer, this lymphoma, is curable. It's so there is hope. My concerns now are it's headed in the right direction, right? I'm in remission. So my concerns now are, making sure that everything has been caught and they found it all. And second to that, paying attention to making sure that I catch it if it comes back. So that's what's been going on with me. I'm going to be talking about it more, so I'm not going to really go into it now. I do, however, want to go ahead and get the second part of this video out that I know y'all have been waiting for, right? Um, so I hope y'all enjoy part 2 of my 2018 Boots on the Ground. All right, first, let me start off with what my Garmin base camp. So I use my Garmin GPS when I do my hiking. And so I load my tracks into my base camp, and then I can see a visual representation of them over, you know, uh, in this case, a satellite image. So what we're looking at here is 5 different tracks, 1 through 5 here on the side. So I made 2 boots on the ground trips in 2018. My first one was on June the 21st, and that was a 1-day trip. Um, I, I've just showing this last half of the track here, so I'm not going to be showing you kind of what's going over there. But this was a, just a trail hike in, and then here we entered kind of the river, and I crossed over the river, and then went to what I call too far to walk. And so, as you can see, I spent a lot of time searching here back in June. And actually, if you scroll in and see, I mean, I walked that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's some of the video that I'm going to be showing you here in a few minutes. Let's say that was a day hike in and out. The other 4 tracks are from my second trip, which was on August 31st through September the 1st. And what we have here is my track in. This is from where I parked my car. I hiked in. This, if you remember my last vlog number 12, when I was camping out, right there, this is my base camp. This was the area I was in. Now you can see this is where my trail ended when I hiked in. This was the next morning when I hiked to my search location for that day. This is my hike back from the search location back to my base camp. And this is the hike out the following afternoon. So, as I said, that's kind of where I was at for the portion of the video that you saw before. So, what I'm going to be showing you is video from this area up in here. I'm going to be showing you video, as you can see, in late August, early September, there was I was able to walk. As you see, my trail hugs right through the water. So I'm going to be showing you video of what it looks like on Google Earth and what it's actually like when you are boots on the ground in late summer. So this was my final destination. This is where I wanted to get to. I made it there and I hiked out. So I'm going to show you video from all of that. So I hope you enjoy. First off, let's start off with a video of where I enter the river. So I've always said that you has a river crossing, you have to ford the river. So he talks about his Miss Ford. So I believe a lot of people have thought that kind of same thing. So anyway, I'm going to show you a video. As you can see, I spend a lot of time right in here. This is kind of a break area, a rest area for me when I do these hikes. And so this will be my first video, this area right here where he comes out. I hope you enjoy.
All right, what's up, guys? I'm here at the base. This is actually a trail. Eric, this is the trail that you were on. You can take that all the way up here, but I'm not. I'm going to go up this little spot here and then go up. Right up there is a path. You can see it right through there. Anyway, it's that's the worst part about this whole trail. Is this kind of for the next it's probably a 100-foot climb here in just a few feet. But anyway, I'm going to walk out to the river. Show y'all guys kind of what it looks like. This you cannot get to. When I was here in July, this was knee-deep water and mud. Talk about a view, huh? All right. So yeah, but now you get off the river and you get on the trail. And I always take a break here. So I'm just gonna chill out for about 10 minutes, eat a Baby Ruth, and head on out.
Okay, so I actually went, that was actually when I was leaving. I took that video, even though I showed it first here in the series that I'm showing. So, yeah, anyway, I walked this along the river here. Now, when I was there in June, this was pretty sketchy right along through here. So I knew kind of the path, and as you see, whenever I was there in late August, early September, this was all a dry riverbed, so you could see exactly which way you needed to go. But as I said, back in June, this was about belly high, and right in here, right when I got to cross over into the last little section here, where you see me get up on the bank, that was I was holding my bag over my head, so yeah, a little bit sketchy. But as I said, I read my hike in August and September. Uh, I would have no problem taking my 4-year-old on that. I would be able to. The I was probably knee deep in water at the deepest, and that was only probably for about 10 feet. So yeah, very safe in my opinion uh, in the later months. But again, spring runoff, well, you can't do it. And if you look at my trail, you see my trail from June. As soon as I get on the bank here, I kind of go more inland. When you see my trails from August and September, you see that I'm kind of walking along the water's edge. So, especially when you get into this screenshot, you see I was all the way up. There was no way that you could walk. Where my purple line is there was, waist high water. So, again, you're able to walk it in late summer, but in the spring, you're definitely, and even in June is not even spring. That's late spring, right? So, um, something to keep in mind. So that's about my hike in. Uh, we've seen video of my base camp trip, so now what I want to do is take you on my June 21st journey, where you see I had a goal in mind. I had a mission. I had a place I was going to go. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I hiked there. I hiked directly in, and you see I spent the majority of my time. I hiked in. You see the arrow there on the lower left-hand side? I hiked in, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then I hiked out. And so what you see me doing there is there's about 4 areas, little indentions or coves along that stretch that I believed the chest was at. And so I'm going to show you those 4. And at the very end of my trail here, you cannot walk any further than that. That's as far as you can walk. So in my opinion, that's what I was calling too far to walk. And I'm going to show you video of where I was at too far to walk. So I think you're going to find something very interesting. At least I know that I did um, when I got there. So here's video of this area. As you can see what it looks like, I'm going to shut my track off. What it looks like, from Google Maps, and then what it actually looks like when your boots on the ground.
Okay, I've been at my location for about an hour and a half, and I can't find the stack of rocks that I saw last year, 9 months ago when I was here. As you can see behind me, I believe it's a stack of rocks. The chest is hidden. So yeah, let me take some more video looking out. So as you can see, pinyon trees, definitely in a canyon. Juniper bushes. All right, stand up here. So I think the chest is in one of these hollowed out areas like this. And then there's these flat rocks. And I believe you lift up a flat rock and it's under there. As you can see, I've kind of looked to make sure, but I didn't see anything under there. So there's a few of these little caves. This is the second one. So I'm going to take some pictures and video some more for prosperity. The question is this finny enough? And to me, the answer is yes. Okay, so here's the second one of those. Actually, this is the third one of those caves that I was talking about. But watch this. More flat rock. But look. Oh, this isn't one. So again, more flat rock. Do you think the chest is under that? I don't know. Maybe. All right, let's off to another one. Here's a third one. And if you look at that little wave formation in the rock there, I said that might be considered a blaze. And you look down, you got another one of these things, but watch. There's this tunnel here. See? This tunnel? It goes way back in there. And I got on my belly and crawled and looked. And I saw the end of it. It goes back another 10 or 15 feet. But there's no chest in there. And there's some more rock that I tried to look under. And here's some more. So, I think I'm in the right area. All right, keep looking. And another tunnel. But there's nothing in there. I think I'm headed back. Here's the first one of those little caves I came to. See, more slate rock, but I don't know which ones to turn over. I'm almost positive it's here. Okay, everybody, I'm at my search area, and I decided I was gonna go till I could not go any further till I'd gone till it was too far to walk. And I believe I've gotten here. I'm getting ready to show you. So, if you look, I don't see me going any further. I'm trying to get over there. river's dry. Tomorrow my plan is to walk the river. That's what I planned for. I just had a couple hours here in the evening, and I just wanted to walk this again. Dude, there's so many places to hide stuff. It's ridiculous. So yeah, this is too far to walk for me. I want everyone to look at these rocks. See these rocks in the water here? Like, oh, they're big. They are really the only ones. Where are they coming from? Look up here. Look up here, just tree line. These rocks are all just teetering on the edge. And then they fall. And look what happens. They just get stuck to the side. That's a loose rock just sitting there. Who knows how many tons? God, could be 20. And it's gonna be there soon. I don't know how many years or days. And that came from there. Amazing.
The next part of the video that I was going to show was where I went another 1.5 miles down the river, and that's going to be about another 10 or 15 minutes. And so I'll go ahead and put that together, get it for you, uploaded for you, hopefully tomorrow or Saturday. And I hope you enjoyed my video. It's good to be back. I'm not actually in the barn anymore. You know, I can't hang out down there because of my immune system. So I had to set up my shop here in the house. And so I've got it set up now. Maybe I can get some more videos out to you more timely. And again, if you like what you see, subscribe. Go ahead, get your name right there. Like Stephen Roswood, he subscribed, I believe, just yesterday. Got 165 of you. I guess like what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get that number on up. I put out some good stuff, guys. So anyway, I look forward to part 3 of my Boots on the Ground 2018. Coming to you soon. Talk to you later.
I'm on the hunt for Forest Fenns treasure. Here are my adventures for your viewing pleasure. The thrill of the chase has been going on for years. I can feel it, the treasure's getting near.